love it from the outside.
Well, take a look. Exactly to your specifications.
Didn't you do well?
Hey, it's bigger, much bigger than I thought. Mind you, get it? Well, I think it's terrific. You really outdone yourself. Hey, Holly, come over here, look at this. Come on, look at the kitchen.
You said it would be sumptuous, but I didn't believe
You're not necessarily going to spend a lot of time in the kitchen, but you might want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen. What have we got to here? Come on, show me.
I wanted to surprise
Look,
you.
I'd shake your hand, but under the circumstances, it's kind of pointless.
How did you do that?
Oh, moving, packing cases, my own favourite occupation.
Well, it's too bad it was your right hand, but this is easy equipment to operate. You're already online with a computer and connected to headquarters.
24 system?
Two-way communication with every unit and every station in the field. You can call out or you can just listen in if you want to, all day, all night if you want to.
Well, sir, you have really done a number in here.
You might learn to hate this equipment, Holly. Well, if that's all, I guess I'll be going, so...
Yeah, thanks very much, Mr. Mayor.
Robert, let me know if anything goes wrong.
I will.
Now, Holly, my wife said to be sure to tell you you must have dinner with us soon.
I'd like that.
All right. Real soon, then. See you later, Robert.
Well, come on, what do you think? I mean, really think.
Well, I think it's perfect for you. I just don't feel I belong here.
Come on, that's nonsense. Are we in?
Go ahead.
How you doing there, Scorpio? So this is it, the new pad, huh? Pretty cool, 007, pretty nice. A little space console in there. Man, oh, how you doing, Holly?
Hi, Blackie.
This is great. How do you like it, Robert, huh?
So far, so good.
I love it. It is dynamite, dynamite. I was going to call before I came over, so I stopped by, before I was going to school, I stopped by just to pop in. Cool place. I mean, very cool place.
I'm happy you approve. I've been losing weight worrying about it.
Yeah. Also, I came by to congratulate you guys on your thing there. I'm sure Luke would have been happy. Oh, you going to show me this thing? Is that all this
Come
stuff
on in,
working
and I'll
here?
demonstrate some magic for you.
Unbelievable. Look at all this.
Right. Now, the speciality of this particular little thing here is criminal investigation. Via the telephone lines, it's tapped into every major computer and criminal store file right throughout the country and halfway around the world. You give me a name, I punch it in, you get an up-to-date dossier.
What if I only have the first name?
Well, that would depend on whether it was simply an alias or not.
Augie.
A-U-G-I-E?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Here it comes. Augie. Insufficient information.
Yeah, well, generally you need last name and last known residence.
Yeah. What about a list of missing persons or runaways? You got that on there?
Yeah, well, that's standard. What I need is the district or precinct that the runaway was listed as missing, and then I punch that in and I'll get a current readout.
Well, that's cool. Then they give you the address and where they came from and all that stuff?
Yeah, look, I'll demonstrate here. What we'll do is we'll use the Glen Hill area, surrounding precinct, and that'll give us a complete rundown on all current runaways listed in that area. Now,
I see, yeah.
Right. Now, we can narrow that down even further. Holly? Holly?
Right here.
I kind of lost track of time. Blackie got me going and I just couldn't stop.
I know how important your job is. I'm not going to get it nothing.
Look, it's important that you know right now that you are not going to get in the way. That'll be...
Duty, Quilly.
1 second.
Ah, found you.
Ah, any trouble?
No, not at all. Ooh, you give excellent directions, Commissioner. Oh, hello, Holly.
Hi.
Oh, so this is home sweet home, huh? Impressive, very impressive indeed. Of course, they only give official residences like this to big shots like commissioners. We peons down on the street, we have to find our own little shacks.
Well, you're talking to the wrong people, Bert.
Well, now that you're my boss, I'll ask you.
We'll have lunch and talk about it.
That's what I thought you'd say. And I see you've got the terminal all set up.
Yeah, it works like a charm.
I take it then that you intercepted my bulletin?
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, we found an ID on that dead body of that girl that was found in the alley. She was a runaway from Minnesota. I've got the boys at the waterfront checking and asking questions. We hope we can find somebody who saw her and knows her. We're also trying to get in touch with next of kin.
Weren't you just talking about runaways with Blackie?
Hypothetical case, love. How old?
16. Her name was Jody Payne. By the way, I've got Ian Shelton on my back asking for details.
Well, you know what to do.
Oh, yeah, usual. No identification until notification of next of kin. How about age and cause of death?
Withhold the lot.
Shelton isn't going to like that.
I know.
Okay, you're the boss. By the way, would you give me a call tomorrow?
Right.
I'd like to go over that stakeout for Saturday once more with you, if you don't mind.
Good idea.
Okay, thanks a lot. Oh, Holly, I hope you like it here.
Yeah, I'm sure I will.
Tomorrow then, Bert.
Right, thanks a lot. Bye now.
Sorry about that, love, but he called earlier and wanted to come over and check the place out.
That's all right.
I'm just getting a bit worried that the traffic fill here is going to start to annoy you.
No, I'll be fine. In fact, I was thinking about trying to get a job. At least that way I'll be out of your hair.
What about the green card?
It's another 6 months, but Bobby said she was going to help me get one of those under-the-table jobs.
Then I've got to arrest the both of you. Now, how would it look for the commissioner's wife to be involved in some sort of illicit activity?
I guess you're right.
Besides, look, there's thousands of things for you to do around here. I mean, look, the decorations have hardly even started to come in. We need more furniture.
Well, what kind do you like?
Well, I was thinking something maybe a little older, with a bit of class. You know all about antiques. Go crazy. You've got carte blanche. By the end of the month, I want deliveries from every major gallery in town. Now, what about dinner?
Well, Kelly's would be nice.
Surely you jest.
No, it's quiet and relaxing.
That sounds like the Versailles room. I'll make a reservation. We'll use the limo. We'll have the best table in the whole place. It'll be champagne, caviar, pheasant under glass.
No, Robert, really, I'd much rather eat at Kelly's.
Okay. But you better start getting used to the high life around here, because from now on, it's first class all the way.
Rose, you can start talking any time, you know. You don't have to wait till we finish eating.
Really, please sit down and just speak right up.
Okay, thanks. I just wanted to make sure your bellies were nice and full before I said anything.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like you want something, Rose. A favor, maybe?
Actually, it's a request. And I think you'll agree it's for a good cause.
Is it the waterfront?
How'd you guess?
We'd heard they'd been evicted.
Well, Lee Baldwin did get them a stay of eviction, but I'm afraid it's going to run out in 30 days.
Ah, so you want us to use the power of the printed word to help you out, huh?
Well, and it doesn't have to be a big deal. You know, an article on the 7th page or an editorial buried way in the back, just anything. And of course, I'll leave that up to you.
Rose will definitely do whatever we can.
We will?
You will.
Thanks, I really appreciate it.
Where can we sit, Rose?
Just take your choice.
Well, if it isn't the newlyweds. If I would have known you're coming, I would have brought rice, but here's salt. I think
Put
that's
a sock in it, Jackie. Come on.
just a joke, darling.
Go ahead, have a seat.
A little joke. Salt.
Yes.
Little joke. Tell me, how many columns did you devote to their wedding?
One. It's barely a box.
What about photographs?
There's one of him.
Let me beef it up. I'll put a different angle on it. Something like a new police commissioner marries known criminal. Who will benefit? Police minds or criminal minds? Come on, what do you say?
As long as it's unbiased.
You know me better than that.
That's what I'm worried about, Jackie. All right. We can start on it right away.
As soon as I get a new line on that other article I'm doing.
Oh, the Susan Baldwin thing. Yeah, how's that going?
I don't know. I haven't talked to her since our initial conversation, but let me tell you, I think we're really sitting on top of a scoop.
Hi.
Holly?
Don't get up too late. We just wanted to congratulate you.
Well, thank you. I hope you'll both be very happy.
We knew it kind of happened very suddenly, but we wanted to tell everyone.
It's all right. Everybody understands. And I hope that you will come for a visit one day soon.
First chance we can. Good.
Now, come on, you two. These poor kids have had nothing but congratulations and best wishes since they walked in. Come on, have a seat.
Best. We'll take it back, right?
You want to sit over there? Go on, have a seat. You see them over there? Yeah?
Jackie and the Shelton guy, I want to talk to him.
Don't worry about it. I already have. Now, listen. It seemed like they wouldn't be opposed to putting in a line or two about the clinic in their newspaper. Now, I presented it to them in a very good way, of course, and they're in support of the cause, so I think they're going to respond. Great.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
When do we get together with them to
Well,
talk
I
about
think they're going to come to you.
specifics?
They're going to come to you.
Great. Any interviews of any kind, I want you there with me.
Come on, Rick. You're going to be able to handle it just fine.
Thank you, Rose. That's not it. You have a way so often of putting things on a straightforward level, very human-like, you know.
Thank you. I thought you were going to say common.
I thought I was going to say, shut up, you guys, and let's eat.
You just did.
I've just slipped out.
Okay, get the picture back to my official capacity. 2 bowls of chowder to start.
Great. Thank you.
Hey, you got room for a tired old shutterbug with corns on both feet?
Oh, please sit down.
Sit down. Listen, I got an assignment for you.
After dinner.
No, before and I'll buy it. How about that?
What do you need?
Listen,
Okay, that'll do. Oh, it was just one more little lady. Huh? Listen, I said can it. Otherwise, you and your telephoto are going to leave here in a trash compactor. Come on, pal. I'm just following orders. Whose?
Mine?
You have to realize, Robert, you're a public figure now. You have to be in the public eye.
Yeah, well, it's better to go along with it and fight it, isn't it, Commissioner? Great shot, George. Listen, you'll love it. I'll send you one, huh?
I'll see you on the front page.
Want you to take this, get it to the lab right away, huh? I want it the next edition. Jackie, look, I've got an errand to run. It'll take me only a few minutes. You want to go with me?
Love to.
Great.
Matter of fact.
This is a side of Jackie I never knew about.
She's right. You're both right. Not only have I married you, I've now managed to drag you into the spotlight.
I'll get used to it.
Maybe, but will you ever like it?
I don't know. Once I get rid of the feeling of inadequacy, maybe.
Oh, come on. Let's not be ridiculous now.
This is such a responsibility.
Look, Holly, you're a very beautiful, intelligent, and personable woman. Now, if we're going to do this spotlight bit, let's do it the right way. From now on, you'll only be seen in the most elegant of places, wearing the most elegant of clothes, and speaking to a more sophisticated class of people.
I just don't want to be any kind of a burden to you.
Look, forget the burden bit, huh? As a matter of fact, if I hear you say that once more, or any other time for that matter, it's going to cost you a nickel. Starting with the next time. Now, look, let's get out of here and have a bit of dessert and champagne over at the Psy room. This is good work.